Well, good morning. Welcome to Thoughts Can Change Your Life with me, Reverend Lee Wallach. We're here each and every morning at about 8 o'clock, and we talk about thoughts. We talk about questions. We talk about ideas. We talk about things that we can use in our practical life that can make a difference in our life, that can change our life. So the question you have is that, boy, it's the day after Christmas today. And you're probably saying, oh my God, all the hype, all the buildup, what am I going to do with my life now? What am I going to do now? How am I going to keep that high going on? And here's what I've come to understand, is that the only way that we can take ourselves out of the prison of our mind, the prison in our life that we have by the habits that we've unconsciously formed in our life, is simply by living consciously. And while that sounds very simple, living consciously is not a simple thing. Living consciously is something that requires a lot of work. It requires a level of awareness. Awareness, first off, who are you? What are you? Are you this body? Are you this ego? Are you this persona that you've created as yourself? I don't know. You have to make the determination. What I know is that for me, I have a body and I have a mind, and I use that body and I use that mind in every moment of every day, and I use it to create experience. And that when I'm consciously using it means I'm consciously choosing my thoughts. I'm consciously choosing what I feel as I respond to things. I'm consciously choosing my actions. I'm consciously choosing who I'm with. I'm consciously choosing the direction of my life. I'm consciously seeing a path that I desire to be on that will shift and shape and rechange where I'm going in this world. That's what I do for me. Now, am I good at it? I'm pretty good at it. Am I good all the time? No, I'm human. I forget. So in order to change our lives to live consciously, sometimes we've got to bring in our best friend. And that is to consciously build habits that become our unconscious patterns. And then those unconscious patterns will lead us toward that which we seek. You see, isn't that a beautiful idea? Isn't that just a beautiful idea that we can create a pattern of thinking that becomes unconscious, and it's working within us, and that's drawing to us everything we desire? Absolutely. I love that beyond belief. Because guess what? Right now, the patterns and habits that are going on in your mind were unconsciously chosen for you by your mother, by your father, by the school systems, by your teachers, by politics, by businesses, by televisions, by the media of today. You didn't really choose them, but those patterns are unconsciously running in your mind. And as they're running in their mind, they're attracting to you more and more and more of what they are. So, hey, here's a key. You install new patterns of thinking. That's your power. You have the ability to install how your mind works by what you think, what you implant in it. I love doing that. I love that because it's a challenge for me. And don't you love a challenge? Isn't that what life's all about? A challenge? I don't know. Hey, if you're out there, check in. I know May Lynn is out there. Anyone else out there, check in. Let me know you're out there. If you have any questions or comments, that would be lovely. May Lynn always puts out hearts, hearts wrapped, hearts this, hearts that. Keshav, I hope I said that right. Keshav loves your talk too much. Well, Keshav loves what I'm saying. Well, good. I'm glad. And then now we've got Sarah Lynn from Florida. We got Kavita coming in. Thank you for checking in. I just love knowing you're out there because it gives me something to talk about. So is there anything on your minds today? Is there anything that's your greatest challenge? If there is, just write a quick comment and I'll be glad to just give you some ideas. That's what all I'm here for is I don't know your truth. I'm constantly discovering my own, but I do have ideas, and my ideas might stimulate you to thinking differently. And as you think differently, you'll come up with new ideas. You'll come up with new ways of being. So I just share that with all the love in my heart. Oh, we've got Jessica Johnson. She's from the Virgin Islands. Jessica, you're the first person I've had talk to me from the Virgin Islands, at least that I can remember. Why do they call them the Virgin Islands? That's a good question. Are the islands virgin? I don't think so. There's people on them. So Virgin Island to me would be an island that's never been set on by humankind. Interesting. Covidum, boredom, 3 months before I can get the vaccine. Well, Kavita, let me ask a question. When you get the vaccine, what's it going to allow you to do? What's it going to allow you to do? It's a good question. Are you going to be in less fear? Here's what I understand about the vaccine. You should look up the vaccine. From what I understand, it doesn't mean you're not going to get COVID. It doesn't mean that you're not going to pass COVID on. What I understand is that it minimizes the effects that COVID has on you, which is an interesting thing. Keshav says, would you think COVID is a scam? Well, here's what I know. I know that COVID is real. I know that. There's just too much evidence that it's real. Is it as bad as they say? I don't know. I don't know. Here's what I do know. 99.4% of the people under age 70 recover fine. 0.6% don't. Over 75, 5% don't recover. That's all I know. Now, with that information, we have a society out there and we've got to find a way to live in that society. I tend to try to still do everything that brings me joy. Everything that brings me joy. So I'm not letting COVID stop me from being joy. And where's joy created, folks? In your mind. So Kavita says she's bored. She wants to get a vaccine in 3 months. She wants to tango dance and meet people. Hey, Kavita, you're meeting people right now. You can tango dance and we won't even see you. But if you want to tango dance, form a Zoom meeting and we'll tango together. You see, there's so many ways to look at this. And Raven just said, my friend lost his mother-in-law to it. There are people that, yeah, I know a person from the Chamber of Commerce that I knew pretty well. He passed away from that. But you got to decide what's best for you. I think that's really the key thing. I think we've gone away from personal responsibility. I think people have forgotten personal responsibility. You are responsible for how, guys, guess what? No one is responsible for how you feel but you. Because you control your response, you control your emotions toward things. You say, Lee, I don't have control over my emotions. Yes, you do. Keshav says, I have many, many questions, and he'll have them ready when the next time we meet. Well, the next time we meet is tomorrow at 8 o'clock. 2 Karma says, I don't tango, but I do the lambda. All right, Kavita, you got a partner out there. 2 and Kavita, start dancing. It's all in your mind anyway, isn't it? So one of the things that I know is today, there's certain things that I always do. Like today I meditated, first off, I did my Wim Hof breathing, I meditated. Then I led the lambada. And then I did the guided meditation with people at 7 o'clock. And I'm doing this. You know what I'm doing after this? I'm going to play with my 2.5-year-old granddaughter who's visiting. Today is Granddaughter Day. Yesterday, Granddaughter Day. And everything in her life is a dance. Everything in her life is about fun. Yeah, Rose, it's 8 a.m. Central Time is when I do my daily Thoughts That Can Change Your Life. 7 a.m. Central Time is when I do my guided meditation. If you're interested in joining for guided meditation, go to agapecsl.com, agapecsl.com, click on the calendar, and you'll find the Zoom link there. Anyone's welcome to join me for that. Raven, you tried the Wim Hof method. It's not trying it. You did try it. Yes. Do it every day. And you will get addicted to the breathing because the breathing will set you free. Breathing gets rid of the inflammation in your body. Breathing calms your mind down. The simplicity of breathing will stop you from getting COVID. If you're so fully oxygenated and your cells are alive and vital, COVID doesn't stand a chance. You know, the doctors will tell you that cancer cannot live in an oxygenated body. It cannot live in an oxygenated body. Think about that. Who can oxygenate your body? You can. Only you can. So with that. So gang, I'm where I want to be because you know where I want to go right now after being with you? I want to go be with my granddaughter because she's only here for a couple more days. But you know what? I'll be here tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. If you've got anything, let me know. Hey, everybody. No one tells you this today. I will. I love you. I accept you just the way you are. Have a great day, everyone. Aloha.